once again we're back at the Suffolk Sandlands detecting tours with a lovely group of detectorists on the first afternoon. I was setting up someone's machine, and in the lines of the soil I just found that, which is a medieval lead token, probably a farm token, just laying on the top. Didn't even have to have a detector to find it. Crazy place. I'm hoping to bring you some really good finds here on Unearthed Detecting TV this week. I'll be back with you on the first good find. I'm here with Andy and John, the tour guides. We've got some people from the UK, we've got some people from Holland, lovely people from America as well, and Australia. All good detectorists. None of the finds leave the UK, they all get recorded, all done correctly, the way it should be done. And hopefully we'll have some nice ancient discoveries for you to enjoy. I'll be back as soon as the first signal comes up. First find of the day from Jeff, Colchester Jeff. It looks like a Suffolk. I can see the Suffolk name at the bottom. Nice badge, pretty as well, in good nick. Excellent find from Jeff. Well, it's the first full day here at Suffolk Sandlands, detecting on this stubble, which is fairly short. I've just had a coin. I'm going for William. I actually thought it was maybe Charles II or James, but looking at the bust, it looks very much like a William III. Oh, there's Britannia on the back. 1693, 5? Yeah, William. So that's okay, it's a decent find. You don't find too many of them. It's not in bad nick either. Earlier, I had this. Almost like got mother of pearl inserted into that. On something and a military button. Somebody will know what that is. Livery button, military button. And finally, earlier on, just down this way, I had the obligatory 17th century jetton, as you can see. Hans Krawinkel type, German. And not in very good nick, but I've had worse. So, not a bad little morning session up to now. There is other finds coming up. And I'll be back with you as soon as... Well, my first Roman find of the day. It's a Roman partifact, the bottom part of a Roman brooch. You'll see what the foot of it, if you will. Fibula. Yeah, broken. Now, here's the interesting thing. I'm just working up these lines because some of the stubble's quite thick. And I got it right where the lines are. Chances are that little Roman fragment of a brooch, if it was in this long stuff, it might have given a really scratchy signal, and I probably wouldn't have had it. So there. And it always pays to work in these tram lines, as we call them, I call them. Yeah, fragment of a Roman brooch. I'm here with Justin, one of the tour members, and he's just had this pin. I think it's Roman, with decoration on the top, with the thickness, the way it tapers off. That's screaming to me to be a Roman artifact. So it's rather nice. Well done to him. Lovely little find. Well, I've moved off the stubble onto the plough. First signal. Interesting. Could be interesting, that. I'm going to get it cleaned up and come back to you on it. First signal out of here. I'm just detecting alongside Jeff now from Colchester, and he's had a terret ring which I'm going to film in a little while. I've just had a signal here, banging signal on the X-Terror Elite. Look at this. A beautiful Roman silver denarius. I'm not sure if that's Tiberius or Augustus or something like that. I haven't got my book on me in the field, but this is straight out that hole. They're fairly deep down as well, about 6 inch. 6-7 inches on ploughed, which is not to be sniffed at. I'm going to stand up. Oh, my old knees. Away from that wind, and let's oh, look at that. What a stunner. Oh, do you know what's my first ever Roman silver, I think, in Suffolk. I've had them in Norfolk, Lincolnshire, Cumbria, Yorkshire. I even think I had one in Wiltshire once, but I've never had them in this part of the world. Special for me. I'm made up. On this tour, if I don't get anything else, I'm not bothered. I'm going to have a walk over now and see Jeff's terror ring while I've got him here next to me. I'm here now with Jeff. Earlier this morning, or just before lunch I should say, Jeff had this wonderful Iron Age terror ring with the rains that would have passed through that hole. Just look at the detail on that. It's even got decoration on the top, on the shank, on the top part of the turret I should say. Absolutely stunning Iron Age artifact from Jeff. Beautiful. You don't see many like that. Well, you know, just we're really fishing where the fish are in this area. Stunning, absolutely stunning. Well done, Jeff. Here with Jeff, he's also had a lovely either silver mount or a silver button. I'm going for a, it could be a mount. Let's have a look on the back. It's silver. It's got the silver plate over the top, and that is proper silver, that. But if you look on that side, it looks like it's got a few, there's a hole there. There's some iron stains on the back as well, and it's like almost like a key with a round and a line down there. So it could be a mount, that. Button or a mount I'm going for. Probably Georgian Victorian, but what a lovely find. It's not all about the ancient stuff. Stunning. Been a wonderful day just here. Little scrape. Look at this for a little strap end. Zoomorphic strap end. Now here's the thing about this. I'm going for Saxon. Zoomorphic, you can see the animal's head at the end. Now what's interesting about this, I've just been talking to John about it. Look at the hole there, and there's a hole there. But look at the colour change, which means that's had a repair job. So this is broken off at some point in the distant past, and a little tinsmith has repaired it. He's wrapped around. You can see the wrap there. He's repaired it and wrapped copper alloy around there. Hence why there is a colour difference. Wow. Amazing. Look at that. What a beautiful little strap end. Stunning. Oh, we'll get focused. Oh yeah. Not too far from the Denarius. Right, on to the next. Well, I'm here with the legend himself, Lord French, from Suffolk fame. He's just had a hammered. Now let's have a look at this. John, I thought Elizabeth at first, but I don't think it is. I think that's Henry VIII. Oh mate, what a coin. And you've worked hard for that all day, haven't you?
I certainly have. Oh, can't talk without me mouth, hang on.
Bear with us folks, we're just going to dab it. John's a very experienced detectorist and he knows exactly what he's doing. Yeah. I trust him more than I trust myself.
It's just because I can't find my Brillo pad. Hang on. Ooh. Henry the Seventh?
It could be. It's one of the Henrys. And
oh yes, look at that.
That's a cracker. It's an absolute. Oh yeah, Henry VIII.
Oh, I'm chuffed with that.
That is an absolute stunning growth. Wow. I mean, just have a look at the portrait on that, John.
Yeah. See him cut that will straighten that crooked edge as well.
Oh so. Mate, that is such a good coin. That is an absolute.
That's made my day. That has made my day.
I bet it has. Wow, what a place. I'm just going to see if I can get it in the sun there. Oh, that is such a good coin. Wow. I mean, you just don't find many of them.
It's my first.
Is it? In all those years of detecting?
Years, first Henry VIII.
Wow, mate, that is such a good coin.
Lovely, thank you.
Well, do you know what? You deserve that, John.
Cheers, mate. I'll take that.
Look at that. Wow. I'm here with John, who's come on honeymoon with his wife from the States, and he's just had his first medieval find, and what a find it is. Beautiful medieval vesica seal. Be great to decipher that when we get back later today, but that's a beautiful find. Absolutely stunning piece of medieval history. There you go, sir. Well done.
Thank you.
It wasn't a shabby coin, that was it?
It wasn't, John. Absolutely fantastic find here from Teresa. Just take a look at this. It's a watch winder with a silver tag, a silver loop attachment, 3 heads, 3 men's heads, look. And then when we turn it over, it's got some sort of merman on it, look. Neptune. There'll be a link there, what it, you know, who the 3 men are with that on the back. I really like that. I don't think I've ever seen a more stunning watch winder. Anyway, there you go, from Teresa. She's doing well. The first day at Suffolk Sandlands. Day 2 now sees me out on the stubble again. I do apologise for the wind. You can see the stubble, and I've had a few bits of lead. I'm looking down on a coin, which is a bit of a surprise really, because that looks very much like to be a milled silver coin of George, which is milled silvers in this area are not common. I'm going to pick it out, turn me back to the wind. And there she is, a bullhead sixpence, which is a real surprise, a nice surprise. I'm going to clean that off. Just yet. That's a really good start to the day. Happy days. I'm here with Henrik and he's on fire this morning. He's only just set off about half an hour ago. He's already had 3 hammered coins and this lovely medieval silver ring. Look at the lettering round that. Stunning, absolutely stunning find. We'll see if we can get or decipher the legend around that. It could be anything. Right, I'm going to pass you that back, Henrik. You are absolutely on fire this morning. Let's just see if we can get a shot of that in the hand before you disappear, my friend. It's difficult to hold, isn't it? Anyway, there you go. Well done. Well done. I'm here in this very windy corner with John. French, not that sort of wind. He's just had a hammered coin. We think that's Elizabeth I's penny, but it's curiously been turned into a love token, we think, with that bend. There you can see, look at that. Yeah, it's definitely been done on purpose, John. And you've had all other hammers, haven't you? Wow, this wind's really getting up. You can tell the weather's coming in.
Watch the coins don't blow away.
Yeah, I do apologise for any wind noise, folks. And that's a lovely little farthing from John this time.
It was 3rd.
It's difficult to say at the moment, but I'm edging towards that. Yeah, that's a nice coin, mate.
And what might be a buckle plate.
And a part of a buckle plate there. Wow. John is on the hammered. Right, I'm going to work my way up to the top of the field and see if I can unearth anything. I am here with the legend herself, Karen, and she's on fire again today. I've not filmed much of her finds yet, but I'm going to over the next few days, and she's just had a lovely little heraldic pendant, as you can see, and we should be able to get the coat of arms or the family link to that, I should imagine. So a lovely bit of 14th century horse furniture, and she's also had a hammered coin. The wind's up to about 30, I would say 28-30 mile an hour on these tops, so I am apologising straight away for the wind noise if there is any. I'm turning me back to what I can, but there's 2 lovely finds there. And also, as I'm going to walk backwards so I don't get any wind noise, I'm going to pop that in there and you can then jiggle around with where things go. And I'm going to get this silver ingot out you found. Oh, it's got some weight to it. So as you can see, Credit Suisse, and it's got fine silver. That is a rather lovely chunk of silver. Actually got the weight there somewhere. We'll probably better get the weight later under the microscope. But what an unusual find, and what a nice find too. So Karen is on fire. She'll carry on now. She got hammered yesterday and Roman bits. What else is she going to find by the end of the day? What a legend. Andy now, he's just had this lovely medieval buckle with a pin attached. Let's have a look. There we go. If that doesn't epitomise the old medieval period, I do not know what does. If I can get it out of the wind.
Did we find it?
Beautiful find. Lovely artefact. Look at the end part. Look how it's twisted over. There's some medieval bits on here. I'm hearing rumours that Henrik's on 8 hammered now. Well, it's the afternoon session now, and it's, as you can see, the rain's really coming down. I've just come into this stubble field, out the way of the wind and rain. It's a little bit more sheltered down here. First signal coming right across this this first patch, and that is definitely a hammered. That is a sweet. That's Edward. No, it's not. It's Henry. Henry the Third voided. I'm not going to rub it. Yeah, Henry the Third penny voided long cross. Look at that, black. And it was literally, I mean, it was down 3 or 4 inch maximum. Oh, I'm really pleased with that. What an afternoon. What a start to the afternoon. However, this rain isn't good. Let's see if we can get any more out of this wonderful area. John French is on the artifacts, and he's just had a lovely buckle with a pin still intact. A lovely ornate one as well. Probably, I would say, late medieval, John.
Yeah, could be.
You know, Tudor, late medieval. Look at that.
Yeah, looks like a baldric buckle, isn't it?
Gee, it's a lovely one. So, yeah, we're still on the stubble, hoping for more interesting finds like that. Well done to John. Karen now, and she's just had a beehive thimble. A nice one as well. Again, it's that 13th, 14th century date. Beautiful thimbles. Really good condition, that'll clean up really nice. Just a little bit of bronze disease going on there when it needs to have a little bit of attention, but she's done really well today. She's a very, very good detectorist, and she deserves every find she makes. Brilliant. We're here in the morning of the third day with Andy. This is John's find. Andy's got the job of recording these items and taking pictures of them, and that is a knife handle. I think that is medieval. We're both of the yeah, I think that is definitely medieval. Can you turn that over, Andy, because there is some design on that side. Look at that. Yeah, that's strikingly similar to the medieval segments of the knife handles where there's bone and iron. What a find. And that was just in his
tut box.
Wow. Let me just show you Andy while he's here. Look at that, what a legend. He's one of the tour guides here. But that's a really nice find.
That is nice.
And Andy's got the enviable job of recording all these finds.
Yeah, very enviable.
But that's a nice find. Well done, mate. Well done. First signal, day 3. And we're out on this this sort of terrain today, where there's been lots of onions. My very first signal is this lovely little 1600s, 17th century trade token. Sax Mundum, shepherd, is the words that we can read on there. I'll see if I can turn it around the right way. Yeah, shepherd. Do you know what? That's a really cool little find for first signal. So, yeah, we're just out with the mine lab, just going over nice and slow. Now, I haven't filmed everything. There's been lots and lots of hammered. One gentleman, Henrik, found 8 hammered yesterday morning in that short space of time, so I've not had a chance to get round everybody to show. Most of these finds are either my finds and John's, Karen's as well, and I've had a few from Henrik, but I've not had a chance to get round everybody, but there's been some substantial hammered coin finds, which is amazing really. Right, on to the next, folks. Oh, hey, I'm excited. Beautiful signal. Just seeing it actually on the top here. I've just took my glove off. Look at that, a beautiful silver seal matrix. I'm not going to clean it yet. I'm going to carefully use the brush on this. I'm actually shaking, believe it or not, because that is a wonderful discovery. We're going to clean it gently with a brush, and I'll come back to you on that. Yeah, what a find. Well, I've just cleaned. Me and John have just cleaned this wonderful seal. Look at this. I mean, that is just exquisite. I'm blown away by that find. I mean, I've only had literally, what, 3 or 4 signals. Trade token first, and then some pieces of lead in this little area here, and then that jumped out at me. What I like about this is obviously it's a treasure find, so this is going to go through the Treasure Act, but the seal at the bottom is rather special, and it's Cupid. And look at the love heart. Look at all the little love hearts, and almost like in a little love basket she's holding out something there with the love hearts all around. It's even got a maker's mark. I'm just going to have to be careful that I don't get carried away. There you can see the stamp. It does very much like look like a 1/6 to me, but it's not. But it is that classic 17th century, maybe even 16th century style. Oh, well, I'm so happy with that. I mean, you wouldn't. This place is just incredible. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Well, I'm blown away. If I don't find anything else, I'm going to go home a happy man here at Suffolk Sandlands. It's just an incredible experience. Wow. Well, the man himself, Mr. French, Esquire, he's just had a milled sixpence of George III, 1816. He was just saying you don't get too many in Suffolk. It's all earlier silver, so that's a welcome find by John. And the condition of that is rather tasty. Look at that. What a beautiful coin. I love Georgian silvers, and I've got a soft spot for them, and I guess John has as well. And that's a rather respectable sixpence of George, 1816. Here with Jeff now, and he's had a sword hanger, I should imagine. As you can see, where we at? There we go. Should we get it right? There we go. That's a really good shot of it. I'm just turning me back to that horrible wind that's never give up for 3 solid days. That's a nice find from Jeff. Sword hanger, dagger on there, sword on there, hanging from it. You get the picture, he gets the finds. Well done, Jeff. Excellent. To do it. Right, I'm here with Teresa. I've just moved up to her detecting away, and she's just had a medieval penny. Silver medieval penny. Not sure who just yet, but it's still a lovely find. It'll clean up really nice, get that mud off. And under that will be a really decent coin. Well done to Teresa. Fantastic find. I'm back with Teresa again. She's got a lovely little stud. Someone's shouting lunchtime in the background. But we'll get back to the job in hand, which is featuring the finds that people are making. That's a really lovely little leather mount from Teresa. Silvered as well, as you can see. It's got that silver pewtery gleam to it, which suggests to me it's probably 16th century. Maybe a little bit earlier. What a nice find. Fantastic. Well, the ladies are really on fire just before lunch, and Karen, I should say, has got this lovely early Romano brooch, as you can see. Look at the length of that. And the bottom part, that part, is still sharp. That's a really nice early brooch from Karen. I've just got to keep out this wind, folks. I haven't got me rig with me today, so I'm just filming directly from the mobile phone. So I do apologise for any wind noise, but it's up 20 mile an hour again, this thing. These winds are never stopping at the moment, but it does cool you down when you're detecting, so we've got to be careful what we wish for. And there you go. What a nice find. Some finds coming up. I'm here with Larry now, and he's just come wandering over with a lovely little short cross, half cut, hammered penny. Half penny. Get it right. So there's another short cross. Half cut. Beautiful. A token now from the 1780s from Justin. I can see somebody sticking a flag in the ground there. Is that a flag? And on the back side we've got some interesting 17, is it 1780 at the bottom? You know, there you go, look at that. 1780 stands out, really proud. And you've got that on the back, which looks like somebody sticking a flag in the ground. Anyway, is it that way? Either way, it's a nice find. Unusual. Justin again, he's on the Roman now. As you can see, you can just see the Roman bust, probably one of the Constantine coins, 4th century. He's got that, he's doing well actually, and he's just had a big chunk of bronze, which looks to me to be Bronze Age. Anyway, he's on the Roman as well. Can we see it in the sun? We can. Lovely find. The finds are just flowing out the ground, which is always nice to see. Henrik now, he's just detecting up from us. Look at this animal, bronze animal. Is it a lion? Is it a dog? Now here's a curious thing, there's a strap. Can you see the strap that's going right underneath the body of the animal? Obviously the head's missing. There's one of its front legs. There's its back legs, there's its tail. I'll turn it round that way. I'm thinking that's Roman. We're just seeing if there's any comparisons out there. But yeah, you can just see that strap that goes round. I'm going with Roman until I'm told differently. But it's a really, well, it weighs a ton. Really smart find from Henrik. He's on fire these last few days. Absolutely awesome work. I'm busily trying to capture as many artifacts and coins as I can before I disappear home. And this is a mount found by Teresa. We thought it was a spur rowel at first. It's not off a spur, because you can see the attachments here. I think it's a mount and there, which makes it rather interesting in that respect. And they're still sharp. You can see that digging in my finger. I've got to be careful. Yes, nice. Good find. I think medieval again. Been some weird and wonderful finds today, artifacts wise. I'm capturing as much images as I can. Andy Sampson, he's on a little halfpenny. He's happy with it. Oh, I nearly dropped it. Where are we at? There we go. All right. He said, oh, nobody will want a video of that. See that on film. I said, they bet they will. People always like to see a hammered coin. Justin now, he's had a heraldic pendant with a swinger. That'll be interesting to clean that up just to see if there's any detail on that. I think there will be. You can just see it poking out with the soil and sand. Another medieval piece. It's unbelievable, honestly. The stuff that's come up in this last 3 or 4 hours has been immense, and like I said earlier, I won't be able to capture it all, unfortunately. Anyway, never mind. I'm here with Jeff, and he's just had the most exquisite jetton. Look at that. Oh, that looks like it's got a bear in the woods, doesn't it? An animal in the woods, definitely. Is it French or is it English? I'm not sure. I think it's got a fleur-de-lis there, possibly. Anyway, that's a really good jetton. I've actually not seen a jetton like that before, with that animal in the middle. Well done to Jeff. What a find. And what a place for jettons this is. Look at this. That's the biggest jetton I've ever seen. Full of fleur-de-lis, which makes it French. It's an absolute beauty, that. Stunning. From Karen. Wow, it's like a half crown size. Monstrous jetton. What a beautiful find.